Good morning, everybody. How is everybody this morning? I am running really late. I like to do these between 5 and 7, not 7 to 8. But, you know. I have had 3 nights in a row where it's been way past my bedtime since before I went to bed. And this morning, my body pretty much said, "You're sleeping." So I literally didn't even wake up till like 17 minutes ago. Oh, this tea feels so good. Astra was so sweet. She, instead of walking on me and stomping on me, she kind of comes up to my face and goes, "Merle, Merle," like, "Mom, please, please, I'm hungry. It's food time." Oh, she's so adorable. Okay, are you ready for daily devotional? I drew some cards, but I haven't really looked at them at all, so we'll see what they are. Okay, so this one is Panther. Panther. Isn't that pretty? Panther is annihilation of the unnecessary, purging. The panther won't stand to see our growth or energy stagnate. Instead, it pounces into your life and causes all kinds of havoc, with the ultimate intention of bringing us toward more fulfilling lives. It's unexpected, uncomfortable, and sometimes feels devastating. But after the dust clears, it's easy to see the panther's wisdom at work. We've all been through these times and experiences. It's made us better people. Trust that the panther's journey always leads to a brighter place. When in balance, brave and productive. When out of balance, self-destructive. Bringing into balance, get rid of the unnecessary. Oh, Panther, you were so good today. I'm gonna talk about Panther in a minute. I have things to say about Panther. So let me read this other card, and then we will get back to Panther. Okay, so on this deck, I drew the Tabu card. Tabu. At least that's what it reads as. This is a beautiful card. I love the art in this. So look at that. Look at that beautiful woman. Your authenticity may require that you purposefully disengage from social convention and various belief systems of mass consciousness. Create space between you and that which would constrain rather than inspire and motivate your soul to realize and express its truth. Spiritual maturity drives the soul to liberate itself from socially mandated moralities in order to seek and live by heartfelt integrity. Only a soul willing to journey beyond the societal pressure to conform becomes able to experience the sacred and understand the spiritual laws that govern its preservation. Such a soul can then nourish society with its wisdom, something that cannot occur if the soul is hampered by fearful compulsion to adhere to imposed belief systems. There's a great source of spiritual power available to humanity. Access to such potency requires willingness to abandon the herd mentality, trust the heart, and live life in alignment with deeper values of the soul and the spiritual laws of the universe. Do not allow fear to confuse or distract you from your soul path. Tabu, or taboo, derives from the Polynesian word tapu. In Tonga, it refers to that which is simultaneously forbidden or cursed and inviolable and filled with sacred power. In Tahiti, tapu is that which is restricted and sacred. It is also an oath. In the Maori culture in New Zealand, it denounces that which is prohibited under ritual restriction. In Hawaii, the term kapu describes that which is sacred and holy and also prohibited. The original meanings of this word reveal a deeply embedded cultural understanding of the necessity to uphold recognition and respect for the sacred. It is demarcated from the regular activities of society. It is guarded, protected, and revered. In increasingly secularized societies where connection to the sacred is not only socially codified and is readily dismissed in baseline superstition, the initiate has to summon the wisdom and strength to seek, uncover, and honor their own sense of the sacred. Oh yeah, I could go on and read that, but I know now what Panther was trying to say, but I suspected. So the last 3 days have been fascinating. Okay, so Tabu and Panther. Tabu and Panther. Okay, so Panther. I'm going to start with Panther. I'll get some libation. Okay, so Panther wants and is a representation of getting rid of things that don't serve you, and it can seem to create havoc. And yesterday was, I think, the culmination of like energy that had built up from full moon and equinox, or not equinox, full moon and the eclipse, and then you have Samhain. And Samhain traditionally is the time where things come to an end, and it's a time for going inside and having reverence and honoring your ancestors, honoring your connection to your ancestors, and starting the internal journey to figure out what are your goals, what are the things that you want to accomplish. The wheel is forcing you to be inside and decide what's good for you, okay? Well, Panther is very much, Panther represents a combination of things. Not only it's not going to let anything be in your life that isn't of service, that doesn't serve you, but it also represents the idea that you have already made the choice for change. And when you make a choice for change, I talk with people all the time about this. They go, hey, Red, I made a decision, or Red, I want to do this thing. And then they're like, but the universe doesn't want me to do it. The universe is against me. The universe puts all these barriers in front of me. Nope. Nope. That's not what's happening. Not always, okay? Every case is different, right? But in many cases, when you've made a decision, say, I'll use a really simple one. I say that I'm going to leave a job and go to a new job. And I tell the universe, I'm going to leave this job and I'm going to go to a new job. And the universe will say, are you sure? Not to say, oh my God, you're wrong, don't do that. The universe will say, are you sure? And we'll put something in the barrier, right? We'll put something in your path that makes you question that choice. Because the universe says, you have committed to a decision, we want to test you. But not in the way you think. It's not the universe is out to get me. Instead, it has more to do with, if your decision is made in the place of empowering yourself, if your decision is made in a place of, I want to fulfill my purpose, and that's where Tabu comes in, because Tabu says, okay, you want to honor yourself, you're going to honor your connection to universe, you're going to honor your soul, you're going to follow in the path of journeying beyond the societal pressure to conform. It becomes able to express the sacred and understand the spiritual laws that govern its preservation. When you are in that path of, I want to grow, I want to do these things for me, I don't want to let A, B, C, and D get in my way, I don't want to let my fear get in my way, then what the universe does is it says, okay, I want to make sure you're sure, because I want to throw everything at you to help you be successful. I mean, that's really what's happening. So say you go to leave and you go to a new job, and you've applied to other jobs, you actually have a job offer, it looks really good, you've got more money coming in, all these wonderful things. And part of that contract is, well, they're going to want to send you to a training, which means, say, you have to leave town for a couple days. And the current job you're in, you've put your 2 weeks notice in, and all of a sudden in the new job, which has toxic environment, you've struggled with them, you've had problems with them not paying you on time, and your boss is a little bit passive aggressive, and there's these machinations and silly mind games that are played, which is the whole reason that you decided, okay, this is not what I want. I want to go work in a better, healthy environment. Your current boss goes, hey, what if I give you more money, and what if I send you to a training? And ironically, the training is the same one that your new employers want to send you to. It sounds like, if you looked at it from face value, the universe is saying, no, stay where you're at. It's fine. Your boss will recognize you. You're comfortable there. You know how to do things there, right? And your fear of possibly having made a mistake, or your fear of, well, maybe I don't deserve change, maybe I don't deserve these things, might keep you from making the decision to go to the new company, because it sounds like the universe is trying to keep me here. No, the universe is reinforcing and has just showed you all these opportunities in this other position, and the universe is saying, are you sure you're ready to choose? So, do you go to the new company, or do you stay with the one you're at? People who are not trusting their choice and not trusting their journey, and are still working through the traumas of fulfilling other people first, working through the traumas of being beat down and abused and in bad situations, and having low self-esteem and not thinking that they're valued or valuable, they're going to stay at the old job. They will. They'll totally stay there. And in staying there, the other job, they decide not to take the other job. They don't sign they decide, oh no, I have to stay here. And usually what happens is the things that they wanted, which was change and peace and lack of conflict and growth in their job, all the things that were dangled out in front of them that could be a possibility of this old job, which is why they stayed, those things either don't manifest, they don't actually come to fruition, or things are better for like a month until the universe goes, okay, you chose to stay, I guess you weren't really ready to move on. And then the universe trudges along, your mind and your energy trudge along in that same place, and you stay in that place of ick. So yesterday, I've said it a couple times, but yesterday was a really long day, and I had a great day. Oh my goodness, I had a great day. I've actually had a great last couple days, but I know that there are people who have not had a last couple great days, and I know that because my phone is blown up, and not in a bad way. I never want anybody to feel like they can't contact me. Please contact me if you need to. What I mean is, there is definitely energy in the world right now that is, I want, so say somebody texts me and they're like, oh my God, this has happened. I don't know, I have like 3 messages I still haven't read from yesterday, so I apologize if that's one of you, but it was a really long day yesterday. Say you've made a decision, like, I am going to move forward in a positive way. I am going to, well, hello, Clara. Yes, I am healthy. I slept a little bit more last night. I went to bed past my bedtime, but I got more sleep, so I am healthy. I am healthy. So on the, where was I? Oh yes. So if you're making decisions for yourself, right? You have decided you want to get out of a toxic relationship, you want to get out of a toxic work environment, you want to get out of a toxic friendship, you want to work on self. You know, so many people come to me and they're like, I want to work on me. I'm ready to work on me, right? And I'm always going to be whoever you are, you want to work on you, I'm going to be your number one cheerleader. Yes, work on you. And many of the first questions are, well, how do I do that? How do I become stronger? How do I trust my guides? How do I work with energy? How do I strengthen my gifts? How do I, how do I do all these things, right? I give people all kinds of tools to do that, some basic things. And one of the basic things is encouraging people to learn how to self-care. And I really need to get that manuscript out so we can publish it and I can get it out and share it with everybody. But self-care is really, really important. And when you choose self-care, you choose you. Fundamentally, you choose you. And when you choose you, the universe wants to support that. But it also wants you to be sure that that's what you're doing. Not because the universe is out to get you, the universe doesn't want you to succeed, any of that other stuff. That's not what's happening. The universe wants you to be successful. The universe wants you to honor, and this is where taboo comes into play. The universe wants you to honor the sacredness of what is guarded, protected, and revered. The universe wants you to understand that your sacred energy is important, it's sacred, it's connected, and when you connect into that sacredness, there are times when you have to hold that with sacred silence, you have to hold that with protection. You have to learn to protect your inner core. You have to protect yourself. You can't just give your life force away all the time or there's nothing going to be left for you. And every time you choose you in that growth process, the universe will bring you people and bring you tools to help you. Whether it be a card reading to say, yes, you're on the right path. It's going to be hard, but honor the sacredness. Or the universe might bring you something on Facebook, one of those amazing reels that comes through where somebody's talking about learning how to use your mind and learning how to honor your sacred self. It could be anything. And free reading? Oh, I have no what that is, Clara. Free reading? Free reading Naked Fall. Don't know what that is. Sorry, Clara. I'm not sure what that is. So this is, today's reading, I think, is really indicative of, well, I'll read that again. Spiritual maturity drives the soul to liberate itself from socially mandated moralities in order to seek and live by heartfelt integrity. And heartfelt integrity is very much where you're honoring yourself, you're taking care of yourself, you are doing the things that feed your soul, and the universe will bring you tools to do that. Always. They bring you people, they bring you tools, they bring you messages to say, yes, good job. But they also want to make sure that you're dedicated and honoring the path that you chose. And we are connected into the universe, and we are connected into each other. And we need each other to grow and to grow and to enrich ourselves and to help each other. We're all connected in community and energy. So your authenticity may require that you purposefully disengage from societal convention and the various belief systems of mass consciousness. So sometimes, as you're growing and as you're learning and as you're making choices to grow for you, you have to break out of the idea that the universe is out to get you, that just because some choice is difficult doesn't mean that the universe is out to get you and telling you to go the opposite direction. And I say this all the time, but there's nothing out to get you. I mean, you can have people who have negative intentions, absolutely, 100%. But the universe itself isn't out to get to you. Oh, Clara, okay, you said something. Are you doing personals today, reading? Naked Fall, I have a question. Just ask your question, Clara. I'll answer it if I can. I'm pretty straightforward. I don't have to pull a card. Because I would like to, moving forward with daily devotions, I would love to be able to ask a question here and there for any of you that are coming on to the reading, so, or onto daily devotionals. It is just kind of something that I don't mind doing. Oh, thank you, Elizabeth. Thank you. The universe isn't out to get us, right? It's sometimes when we think the universe is out to get us, it's really more about us working through our fear paradigm. It's us working through our rejection, fear, our feelings of inadequacy, our, you know, those kind of things. Like, it's not because the universe is out to get us. Okay. Clara, if you've got a question, go ahead and ask it. I'm so glad to see you, Elizabeth. That's wonderful that you're joining. Are you joining through Facebook or through YouTube? I'm just curious because I'm always a little curious as to how people land on the daily devotions. Yes, Astrid, you want to come up? You want to come up and say hello? Yes, look at you. So Astrid says hi. YouTube, okay, great. Okay. Well, we'll give Clara a few more seconds if she decides to ask a question. Yes. Say we don't need to pull a card to answer a question. We just want somebody to ask their question. Personal reading. Well, Clara, if you'd like a personal reading, just go ahead and go to elementalhealing.com. You're more than welcome to go on to the, let's see, I think I have a page that says session descriptions. You are more than welcome to do that. I recommend a general session, and then you just click the go to the portal and you make an appointment, and I am happy to do remote readings if you want a personal remote reading. Happy to do that. I have a schedule that's posted through my portal, and you're happy to go log on there. I mean, I do quick readings if you want to do a quick one. I think quick ones are 30 minutes. Happy to do that too. Whatever suits you. I'm pretty easy going with that. Right, Astra? Right, Astra? She's just purring up a storm. She let me sleep. Okay, guys. So I think that's really daily devotional. I think the big key here is Panther and Tabu are really encouraging you, me, all of us, that choose yourself, honor yourself, self-care. And I've had a busy 3 days, so I still have clients today, so today's a busy day too, but I'm definitely not gonna go running all over the valley today. Today I'm staying home. And I have to do a little bit of extra rest today because I've done a lot. I've done a lot the last couple days. And I too need to honor the sacredness of self-care. And Panther has given me many lessons over the years about making sure that the things that don't serve me, I'm not spending a lot of time on. So today is definitely the day of, I'm gonna do some work, and then I'm gonna stay at home. I'm gonna go to bed early. And this weekend is definitely gonna be transmutation of energy weekend, because I have not done any transmutation creative energy at all this weekend, or in this last week, so I definitely need to do that this weekend. Clara, if you want to do just a card reading, like you have a personal, if you have a question, you can ask it on Daily Devotionals in the mornings when I come on. But for our personal reading, you'll need to go to the website, and no, they're not free. Anytime outside Daily Devotionals, that's gonna be a session where you pay for. So I'm really not sure why it says naked fall every time after you post something. So I think that's very interesting. Well, you all have a beautiful day. I send you light and love, and take care of your sacredness. Listen to the universe. The universe wants to help you and brings you people, tools, and help every time you ask. I promise. The universe does not ignore you. Divine consciousness, where we're all connected to each other, there's always help. There's always support. You just have to trust that you can see it and that it's in front of you. Have a blessed day, my friends. Merry meet and happy blessings, and I will see you in prayer next time.